And then it was official for 1 month, though?
Yeah, he like...
So from the point of the first time you hooked up to the point of when it became official, how long was that?
Like a year.
A year?
Yeah.
So you guys were hooking up for a year?
About.
But you said you were only with him for a month.
Yes, sir.
Officially.
I mean, I would
That's
count.
important.
That's important. I would count
labels,
that whole year. But
I wouldn't count that whole year because we didn't go on dates that entire year. Like, I feel like boyfriend, girlfriend,
exclusive? It was
like
you're
friends with
going on
benefits
dates. Yeah, it was more, I would say it's friends with benefits because it's not like we were going on dates
what's
like.
the incentive? Because you said, well, you weren't going on dates.
Yeah.
If the guy is getting the hookup,
Like,
what
girl's
is
also
the
getting the
incentive to
hookup,
then
though.
transition into taking a girl out on dates after he's already getting the sex? I just don't understand. Like,
he just really likes me.
I guess.
I think some
I guess.
guys want a more
That's-
emotional connection.
Yeah.
Some guys just want sex. Some people want a person, though.
Yes.
Someone they can
Okay,
confide
so
in.
that gives it, because I was about to say, you guys were only together for a month. A text is
Would
legitimate.
suffice. Would suffice, right?
I think a text is fine.
Yeah.
But you've been fucking for a
Whole year.
Yeah.
You've been fucking for a year.
Yeah.
That's probably like phone call or in-person territory. Although,
Yeah.
at least maybe I want the panel to weigh in on this. I kind of think, even if it's been a year or two, just do a text.
Yeah, I was personally.
What do you guys think? Just a text.
I think it's circumstantial because we all live very busy lives. Like sometimes I'm not going to be in the same city as my partner and maybe our time is wrapping up. I would rather not string them along or them not string me along. And it's just, if we're not feeling any type of way, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. I do see the element of respect in trying to have an in-person conversation, but I also feel like our generation tries to force closure. Like sometimes things are just over and that can just be a text and we can all move on.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And I think that, I mean, me personally, at least from if a girl's breaking up with me, I think even if I've been dating her for 2 years, I'm okay with the text. I'd be okay with the text. Now, if I had other further questions, I would appreciate, but I'd probably just be like, okay with the text message. Be like, all right, whatever.
This isn't working out.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I think
it's
in
not
person
fun.
is
Why
better for
even
me.
fight? You know what I mean? It's like if
Yeah.
the relationship's coming to an end, why is a conversation?
Yeah,
even
especially given the
necessary? I
circumstances
don't
of
know.
like he just got out the hospital. It's like one of those things of like, okay, that I can definitely understand why you're still learning to like walk. You're doing PT. You have stuff that
Yeah,
you
he
have
needs
to do.
support. I
Yeah,
get that.
exactly. And it like for me, I wasn't mad that he sent the text. I was mad that he said he wanted to call and then ghosted me all day and then didn't do the call like he said he was going
Well,
to.
I guess the breakup was probably a good thing. then.
Yeah, it was just like
doesn't sound
I was just mad that he insisted on this stupid call and then didn't do it. Like,
Should have got off the pot, bro.
yeah, like okay, you already texted me. What do you want to call for?
I'm surprised none of you are actually giving me more pushback on my been dating for 2 years.
The two-
Text
Because sometimes
message-
it's just a text.
Text message is okay. I mean,
I have
No,
a
I
question,
don't think it's okay.
though.
yeah. Is
Like-
it about this? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, what if you get the text and they're like, "Yeah, I just want to be friends," and then they try and like hook up with you?
Do you
again
feel you can be
afterwards?
friends
Does
with
it
your
really
ex?
end?
I would
No,
like to
No, it's
talk
over.
about that.
I know
Is
how
that
I
a
react.
thing?
It's over.
Yeah, because I don't feel that way either. You know, I understand having this emotional connection to your ex, but I don't know. I've tried to do the whole being friends with your exes thing, but it never works. Someone always like feels more emotionally invested than the other person, and it's just I don't know. Tara Yummy and Jake Weber, I don't know how you guys do it, but I don't think that it's super sustainable, honestly. And that's the thing too with the whole like text message thing. The reason I'm okay with the text message when we're ending our romantic relationship is because I can look back on our romantic relationship with so much fondness, but when that chapter is over, you know, I'm on to the next book. If our story is over, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to force it if I continue to try to be friends with my ex because you have all that history and those memories. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think maybe we can be acquaintances. Like if we work together on like different sets, like that's totally cool. But I don't think I could truly be good friends with an ex.
I mean, I think things should be amicable. Like
Yeah.
it shouldn't be,
Yeah.
if possible. But I'm not keeping tabs on them.
Yeah.
We're not hanging out. We're not kicking it as friends. Clean cut. It's over.
Totally.
But going back really quick to the texting as a breakup measure. A little surprised here because I've heard a lot of women say they want to have that conversation. Maybe more so if the woman's the one getting dumped than if they're doing the dumping. I pride myself in, I have many positive traits, characteristics.
Being humble
many,
is the first
many.
one.
One of which I'm very humble. Humility. But I did think of a unique trait that I do have. I'm very easy to break up with.
Interesting.
Kind of like a weird one. I'm very easy to break up with because, whether it's been 1, 2, 3 dates or we've been dating 1, 2, 3 years, because look, some women might have like safety concerns with a guy they're seeing. Oh, what is he? Is he gonna kill me or some shit? What the fuck? Is he gonna be angry? So sometimes some men can be scary. But look, to be clear, most men, you break up with them, it's gonna be fine. But like maybe you guys have had a situation where even like a guy you've been on 1 date, 2 dates, 3 dates with, they lose their fucking mind.
Absolutely.
They lose their mind. And it's weird. I've had this experience with women where I tell them, and I try not to ghost. I try not to ghost, although sometimes why are you laughing, Nick? What the fuck? I try. But I actually, I've had experiences where I'm like, I should have ghosted because I try to do the right thing. You try to do the right thing, and you're like, you know what? I'm a caller. I'm gonna do it in person, or I'll send a text. And I'm always very polite. I'm like, hey, listen, it was really nice meeting you. I just don't think we really connected. I don't know if it was the right match. I wish you nothing but the best. Super polite. And they lose their fucking mind. And they could just be like, the previous text they sent me was, I had such a great time with you. I want to see you again. Blah blah blah. And then they're like, you're a fucking piece of shit. I didn't even want to be with you anyway. You're fucking ugly. Blah, blah, all this shit, right? I'm like, what the fuck? I was trying to be the nice guy. Not ghost you.
Right.
And then I do the thing, and then they lose their mind, and they use it, and then they'll push. They'll be like, well, why do you want to stop seeing me? And I'm,
This right here.
no, but I'm like, look, listen, I have made my mind up.
Right.
I don't really want to like dive into it. Sometimes I'll tell them.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll tell
Sometimes,
them.
if they deserve it.
But if it's something that's going to hurt their feelings,
Yeah.
it's like, like if it's something about the way they look.
They're leaving.
No,
Maybe
But if it's
big enough.
something like that's going to give them like long-term insecurity, I'm not going to say it. But if it's just something like, I don't know, you
didn't
watch the
stir my noodles
Kardashians
enough.
or something, I don't know, something stupid like that.
You should disclose in the text message, hey, I could have ghosted you, but I'm doing a really nice
No, that,
Oh, God.
I feel that comes out.
Right?
Why?
That is exactly what I would do.
I don't know.
I tried to.
If they push it, but
No
but
good
yeah.
deed goes unpunished.
And it's true.
Yes, ma'am.
It's true. But I've had girls lose it.
Yeah.
They lose it. And so sometimes I think I'm kind of like, ghosting is sometimes valid, especially for women. Sometimes y'all have like, this guy could be fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can
Sometimes,
see that.
in some
I can see that.
situations, I think ghosting is acceptable. I think you can, at the very least, if you send a clear-cut breakup text message, or you want to end things message, you've been on 1, 2, 3 dates with this person, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You send a polite message, and they push it. I think then once you've made a clear you not a boundary, but you've made it pretty clear, like, hey, this is over. I think you can ghost from there if they're
think
trying to
that's
push.
fair. I totally agree.
If they're trying to push for an argument. So also, wait, I had something for this. But yeah, I'm very easy to break up with. A girl can say, Brian, I don't think, it's not the fit. I'll just be like, okay.
I guess that comes from experience.
It's nice meeting you. So, it's like when I was younger, I'd probably just not even respond. That's kind of a dick move. But what? She's ending things. What? I don't owe her.
Yeah.
You don't. No, you
I don't
don't.
owe her if she's ending things.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
A rose garden.
Yeah.
But if I've been dating
Oh,
her
you're
for a
so
while.
kind for sending me a text. All right.
Sometimes
Right.
you try to end
Goodbye.
things, and then they show up at your job, and then you can definitely smell alcohol on their breath because
Yikes.
they didn't even lock up their bike properly, and then you
sounds
try and
right.
hey, like you're being a little loud, and you try to call the police, and you're like yoink, and then they break your This is so specific. phone right over their knee.
Wow, that
Right,
happened to you.
right.
That's-
Jeez.
No, that happened to me last week. So.
I'm not saying it
relatable
happened
thing.
to me, but it can happen. Sometimes it does happen. Sounds very hyper specific.
I might be a bit bummed out, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just be like, I'm not going to lose it. I'm
Life
just going to be
goes
like,
on.
all right, well, hey, it was, I understand. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Wish-
If it's not going further, you have to
wish you the
detach.
best,
I understand that.
It's a great quality to have. You're easy to. I look for that in a woman.
Yeah.
Because I want some stalk, or like I break up with a girl and I feel trapped in the relationship because I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna
No, and
fuck my shit
and
up
I
or
kind of
something.
wonder if you break up in person, if it kind of leaves the door open.
That's what I was gonna say. How you were saying
it kind
too.
of, because when you're breaking up in person, you're seeing facial cues, all these even kind of the hint of maybe it can kind of work out. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I am. Wait.
But
I
I've
have
always
something.
broken up with my exes in person. I just find it as a respect factor, especially 2 years of a relationship.
you.
I'm
Well,
not
so-
cold like that.
If I
yeah.
I'd sent a text to a girl who I'd been seeing for 2 years, I think she'd justifiably be upset if it
Yeah,
was a text.
of course.
But I think maybe what everybody could do, if you're okay with the text, like first date, be like, by the way, if this
If we break
ends up
up."
working, I give you permission to just dump me over text message.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
can
good
dump me
idea.
over
That's
text.
a really good idea.
Dump me
I'll
over
try
text
that on my
message.
next date.
I don't need to I don't want to go meet you at the mall.
Yeah,
so
it's
you can
just-
I don't want to drive to the mall to be broken up with. Just text me
That's
that you want to
telling me.
break up.
Literally, don't waste my time. Don't
Wait,
Yeah. Oh my god.
when it comes to breaking up in person,
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? The best sex is don't break up with me sex.
Ah, right.
So I might have to reconsider my
Very earnest.
position.
I've done that.
I disagree.
Gentlemen, if you're considering breaking up with a girl, maybe do it in person.
Bring a condom.
because she might be like,
You might get a last
I feel
little
like it could
something.
be
something.
awkward.
the best sex
feel
is
like-
don't
like-
break up
like
with me
every
sex.
Oh, God.
Trust me.
That's kind of fun.
I mean, that'll do it.
Just start to choke them.
Yeah, like I'm into that.